Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. We must discuss something in the sport of boxing, and it's going to be involving my man Gervonta Tank Davis and Isak Pitbull Cruz. I think this is very paramount to discuss right now with the people because Gervonta Tank Davis is just running and trailblazing, or just a blaze throughout the sport of boxing right now. I mean, he just putting people down like thunder. It's getting silly. And the last person who gave this man, I wouldn't even say trouble, but I would say a actual fight was Isak Pitbull Cruz, and you've had people clamoring for this fight, for this rematch to take place again. And like I said, this it's going to be spectacular, and it's going to be fireworks. I want to discuss something because this involves Teofimo Lopez, because Tio he wants to get in the mix. He discussed it was some discussions whether the did they accept the offer with my man Isak Pitbull Cruz, and his team had came out and said that they're not looking for T.O. just about yet. They focus on Gervonta Tank Davis in the rematch. And I'm hearing that things could be coming, very soon in terms of a verdict on that. Both sides, I'm hearing the clamor for, Gervonta not running from no smoke. Coach Calvin Ford is gonna have him ready to rock and roll. He just completely annihilated Frank Martin. I mean, it was completely disrespectful. It was silly. It just didn't make a lick of sense. But it just don't make no sense. We're gonna break it all down, ladies and gentlemen. If you want more boxing news, updates, and more, make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports. I got my man Phonics in the house. Phonics, this is some serious news, man. What is your thoughts on a potential rematch in 2024 with all of these big fights popping off? This could really put the cherry on top. Talk to me.
I don't think it's gonna happen, man. And the reason I say that, I was just listening to Tank Davis's trainer, Coach Calvin Ford, on the Stephen A. Smith show, man. And yo, basically what Calvin Ford is saying is like, and he kept it 100. He's saying these dudes don't want to take the money that they're offering. You know what I'm saying? They think that they should get much more money. So this is why a lot of these fights is not getting made. That's what he mentioned about the Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson ain't want to take the money, but we know the one that's putting the butts in the seat is Tank. I don't see this rematch happening. Maybe it does, maybe it won't. I really don't see it happening. Dudes ain't trying to take that kind of money, man. That's what it is. See, the Frank Martins and all these other guys, they was hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? They was hungry, so they want, you know what I'm saying? They want a shot at knocking Tank out and really getting to that bag. So they taking a lot less. You think Pitbull Cruz gonna take it? He coming off a nice win. I don't see him taking less.
And he's the champion.
Yeah, exactly. And yo, let's just put something else out there too. It's not Tank Davis's team per se who's the ones that's offering less. It's the promotion companies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. And I mean, it's only right. If you know what I'm saying, you fight Tank Davis. Come on, man. And we talking about a rematch with Pitbull Cruz. Come on. But yeah, Stephen A. asked the same question to Calvin Ford, and that's basically what he said, man. He's saying maybe later on Tank will circle back around to these dudes, but right now these dudes ain't trying to take the bread, man.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like I heard, it's funny that you said that because I heard that interview that Coach Calvin Ford had, and it's kind of crazy because we had Coach Calvin Ford on Flight Sports. Make sure you check the archives. We got a array of content here. We had the legendary, you know, Coach Calvin Ford here. We all know the coach, the father figure. I mean, what he means to Gervonta is just it transcends boxing, so it's definitely spectacular. So I heard what he said when he had discussed how most of these guys they know what's going to be the outcome. They know what's going on with Tank. You got to understand something, Phonics. These guys they work with Tank. They train. When all these guys have sparring stories that they feel that they got the one up on them, But like I said, it's crazy, man. To say the least. I just don't get it at this point, man. Gervonta Tank Davis is just an all out, just assassin, and anybody that's step in the ring with him right now, it's gonna be hard pressed to say that they won't get knocked out. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. Absolutely, and that has a lot to do with it, man. So that has a lot to do with it. But I think, man, somebody's gonna step up, man. Somebody's gonna be that guy who's like, you know what, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be Shakur Stevenson. Hell, I'll even throw Devin Haney in there. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney takes a year layoff and comes back with a cleaner mind and ready to go. I think he should challenge Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem that we're seeing. These guys with these names, they don't want to challenge this man. Or either they'll talk smoke from a distance, but then we're finding out from behind the scenes they don't want to take that bread. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tank will knock out Pitbull Cruz though. I don't think so.
What about Shakur Stevenson? I think Shakur
Yes.
will get trouble.
Yes, I think he'll get all of that work. He don't see, I understand you got to be confident and all of that, but Shakur Stevenson, he's delusional if he thinks he's on the same level as one Gervonta Tank Davis. He's not. He doesn't even contain that kind of a power. Now he's a good body puncher, he's a good defensive fighter, but he doesn't contain that power. He just doesn't have that knockout power. And I honestly think he would get caught with the okie doke too, and Tank would knock him out in probably like the third or fourth round. You know?
Yeah. So he's gonna get caught.
Exactly. And like Coach Ford said, he said all these guys they gotta come in. He said they're gonna clean up, man. So I believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Tank Davis is gonna fight for another 10 years. I don't see that happening. I don't see him going 59-0. I don't see that. I see him doing a couple more fights. I'd say maybe 6 to 7, maybe 8 more fights and he's done. So that'll be maybe 2 or 3 years and he's done. He already got the generational wealth. So he already got all the money, man. So yeah. And I think that's when he's gonna really start, getting these dudes up out of here.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think. Once you, like I said, Devin, it done lost any steam. Nobody wants to see that anymore. Lomachenko, I think he gonna dominate. He would knock Loma out too, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir.
Go ahead. I think Pitbull, like I said, he just throws shots. That's what I say. I think Pitbull got some power with him too to keep Tank back a little bit, don't you think?
I do. But I get tired of people throwing up certain names. Two of those names is Lomachenko and Canelo Alvarez. Wow. I just get tired of it, man. Dudes ain't won nothing in a minute, nothing worth a damn. No unified championships, but everybody they put them as the best. It's all G though.
Yeah, it is, man. Mm-hmm. Like, hopefully we do get word on this fight. We're gonna be patiently waiting, news as it comes out. For more boxing news updates and more, make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to Flight Sports. We're gonna have an array of content for you, man. And put it in the comment section what y'all want to talk about next, because you already know we ready to talk about it. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.